everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful Tuesday. And whatever you guys got up to today, I hope it was good, fun, and fulfilling. Get a couple things set up real quick. Just gotta plug one thing in. We are good to go. What's up, everyone? Good Tuesday. If you were watching this on YouTube, on the VOD, thanks for clicking on it. Thanks for giving it the time of day. I appreciate you very much. And I'm excited. We're going to play some Final Fantasy XIV today. This has been my... this channel is brand new, so if you've been following it at all since the beginning or just at all, if you're looking at the VODs in order, you've seen me playing Dragon Age, but this is my game. Final Fantasy XIV is the game that I play the most. I have a lot of hours in Final Fantasy XIV. Let's see how much time I actually have in this game. I have 163 days, 22 hours, and 31 minutes in Final Fantasy XIV. What does that equate to? I have no idea. Let's do quick math. 163 days times 24 plus 22 hours. 3,934 hours in Final Fantasy XIV. That's what's up. Just saying. So I love this game. It's nowhere near the amount of time some people have in it. But this is my game. This is it. And I love it so very much. So here we go. Oh, I'll get to introduce you guys to my character. Everybody, this is Corvus. Corvus Desaad. He is a bunny boy, and I'm proud of him. I do main Gunbreaker for anybody who cares. Got my Manderville, my Manderville. Got my Manderville relic weapon. Got my Starbird minion, because let's be honest, Meteon was a great character. You cannot convince me otherwise. And it's been a little while since I played this. I take Yoshi P's advice and I take breaks. We're at 707, 710 on most of these things. Yeah, so we should be fine through the MSQ. But yeah, this is Corvus. Oh man, there's so many things I can show you guys. I have so much stuff. You know what? Should we just do the MSQ? I think we should just start with the MSQ. We're just going to do it. We're just going to go right into it. Also, let's be vulnerable. Let's do some voice acting. At least as best as we can. Oh, here we go. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. Here we fucking go. Let's fucking go. Ruruk. Oh my goodness. Bal Rurik is eager to hear how you've been getting on. Ah, it is a pleasure as always, Corvus. Have you been able to relax lately? Wonderful. As busy as you have been, the right of succession among other things, you deserve an opportunity to experience Tuliolal at a leisurely pace. Sampling the tacos of... These are hard words, guys. Sampling the tacos of Zivalyav De is one such way to do so. They're made the traditional blah blah blah. They're made the traditional way and laden with fillings and are absolutely sublime. If you have an empty stomach, the owner, Bruk Ivu, will look after you. We'll get better. We'll get better. It's been a while. I didn't remember how to open my map. It's been that long. Okay. So we've got the Wanderer Mistral for Sphinx Extreme. That's going to be the MSQ. What is this? An intrepid new enterprise and an otherworldly encounter. Oh shit. We've got 3 side quests to do. Oh my goodness. Well, this one we're not going to do because, like, I'm not... I wish I had definitely part of an FC. It's a small FC. There's 3 of us. There's Anais. There's Tao Tao, who doesn't play a whole lot, but we're trying to change that. And that's it. There's just 3 of us. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Anais's partner is in this as well. So it was usually just the 3 of us. I don't know if he plays a whole lot anymore. But you'll definitely see Anais and you'll definitely see Tao Tao. Hopefully. Tao Tao and I have fun in this game. But you'll get to see all of that later. Right now we're doing MSQ. And yes, I don't have all my role quests done. I don't know which role quest this is. Probably ranged. Oh, magical ranged DPS. I haven't done that one. I think I've done all the other ones. Oh, no, this one too. Probably the healer. Honestly, I don't know if this is a hot take or not. The role quests and Dawn Trail are not good. Compared to like Shadowbringers and Endwalker, Shadowbringers especially, the role quests just were not good. But it's okay. You can't hit everything. Not everything can be a hit. So, Bruk Ivu. Well, if it isn't Corvus, alone today, are you? I see. If you have a hankering for tacos, then they're on the house. Consider it a token of gratitude for your help tracking down those treasures. Go ahead, find a table. I'll bring you your meal as soon as it's ready. Can I sit at any table? Nope. Oh, I have to sit at the bad table. This is where the evil, non-evil role quest people were. The Society of Duntas. What do you want to call them? God, that's not funny. Oh, tacos. Dude, those avocados look good. I'll be honest, I'd rather have corn tortillas. Gregarious man. You still love tacos, I hope. Heh. You ate so many when you turned 5. You could barely move afterwards. Remember that? Who are you talking? You talking to me? Oh, okay. Not really. That was 30 years ago for me. Right, sorry. It's still strange for me too. Just the other day you were a little boy clinging to your mother's skirt as you set off for Usalani, and now you're a man with a full face of hair. Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We're still family, and you could always rely on me. Whatever accent comes out, we're just going with. Relying. That feels like the only thing I'm doing right now. On you and everyone else. I can't even start a fire without assistance at my new job. Back in Alexandria, we had electrope. If I needed fire, all I'd had to do was press a button. Everything was at our fingertips. But here I'm helpless. A culinarian who can't even light the stove. The way others in the kitchen stared at me, gods, I'd never felt so embarrassed. I'm sorry to hear that. I'd been told tales, but it seems life is really different within the dome. My wife and children, I was thinking I'd have them join me once things had settled, but at this rate... I say you send for them. If they're your family, then they're mine too. I'll do whatever is necessary to make it work. I didn't mean to overhear, but it seems you're having trouble readjusting to life in Tuliolal. Val Wuklamat. To aid folk like yourself, we've established a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. It isn't easy being back, I know. I'm hopeful that we can make things easier. Easier? That's exactly what I need. I'll definitely seek this group out. I'll bring my family with me. Thank you. Oh, look who it is! I was just about to go and find you, Corvus. Does she roll her R's? I don't remember if she rolls her R's. You don't mind the company, I hope. I could use a bite to eat myself. Don't eat my tacos. They're my tacos. Ah, the tacos here never disappoint. So, what have you been up to lately? I've been exploring Tural with my trusty alpaca. I've been catching up on some sleep. I've been working to recover some stolen artifacts. I've been making a name for myself at the Arcadian. That's pretty it. I've been making a name for myself at the Arcadian. Not savage. Can't do it. I mean, I bet I could, but I just never have. You're fighting in the arena in Alexandria. By facing off against tough opponents, I'd wager you've honed your skills even further. As for myself, I'm being kept busy with duties at the palace. But whenever I find a moment, I like to walk the streets and talk to people. Ah man, it's all over the place. I haven't done this in a while. That way, I can better understand the problems they have and share them with I can't remember his name. Kona. With Kona to figure out solutions. I was on one such walk just now, and as I mentioned, I was hoping to find you. Kona and I have something we want to discuss with you as Dawn servants. Do you have time to come to the palace? Great. I'll go on ahead. Please come and join us once you've finished here. Oh, there's a lot of people now. Hello, everyone. Speak with the Lance Guard Gatekeeper. I feel like we're not getting 60 frames. Why aren't we getting 60 frames? Should be. for superior graphics. I am on PS5, but it's probably because it's in Tuliolal. Where am I going? Holy shit. So far. So many people. I've been playing Dragon Age so much recently that like you kind of forget what MMOs are like. So seeing a bunch of random people run around, it's kind of weird. Fortnite's also different because like Fortnite you're supposed to see people and like it's like it's you know battle royale. It's different, but like I forget like there's just people. Like those are people doing something. Master Corvus, it's always an honor. Valcona has stepped away to attend to a pressing matter, but he should join you within before long. Enter Sunperch. Yes, please. What's up, guys? It's always good to see them. Making an entrance. Oh, you're all here too. Valcona has summoned us. If truth be told, Alvino and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. He asked us to share our knowledge of Hunnish culture, you see, in hopes of further strengthening your alliance. We were, of course, happy to oblige him. Kryl and I were likewise summoned. Otherwise, we've been carrying on with our work, compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on his investigation 20 years ago. With our report, we shall finish what he started. Lest you wonder, Thancred and Urianger have left to resume their tour of Tural. Y'shtola, meanwhile, is back to researching cross-rift travel. She was here just a few days ago to get Kona's permission to investigate living memory. By the way, she mentioned wanting to take a look at the key in your keeping at some point. If the look she had in her eyes was any indication, I'd suggest you brace yourself for when she comes calling. You're like to be stuck with her for a while. I'll be stuck with Y'shtola. As for Estinian, we know neither where he is nor what he's doing. Some things never change. It's Bahatia. Oh my goodness. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. So, what can we do for you? Hopefully present company is enough for whatever it is you need. The matter for which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. A state funeral will soon be held in Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen Sphene. King Golulja and his administration have invited us to attend. While certain issues remained unresolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Usulani, I see no reason not to attend. For generations, the Alexandrians lived without even the awareness of death. I wouldn't have expected them to have funeral rites still. Apparently, the members of Oblivion... oh my goodness! Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were conducted on Alexandria in the Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal that the queen thus... Oh my goodness, let's start this over again. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records for ceremonies that were conducted in the Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal that the queen be thus honored. My goodness. Leave it to that lot to think of such things. The people of Alexandria no longer forget the departed. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friends wanted to do something for them. Though Sphene was but a simulacrum, she was nonetheless a pillar for her people. The pain of her passing must run deep. Cats, am I right? Indeed, a funeral will give Alexandrians a chance to come together and express their grief, that they might overcome it. I wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to go. Not only to be there for Guluja, but to put this chapter behind us. That I requested your presence was none other than to see if you'd wish to attend the funeral. You knew Sphene as well, after all. Sometimes I wonder if there wasn't another way. You and me both, but we made our choices and are responsible for what comes of them. As vow, I'll attend the funeral in an official capacity. I owe it to the Alexandrian people to bear witness to their grief. I'd like it if you could be there to watch over everything, like you did all through the rites of succession. Of course. I feel the rest of us should go too. Regardless of the reason, the fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. It is only right that we remember who Sphene was to her people and to others, so let us stand with you. Then it is decided. Let's head to Solution 9 and look for Gululja in the back room. I can't do Wuklamat. I mean, I can't really do any of them, but like, Wuklamat's bad. But that's okay, it's fun. That's cool. I like that graphic. I like the A with the crystal. Also, anytime I see Crossroads, I just think of Bone Thugs. That's how old I am. Though I too would ideally attend the funeral. Given the circumstances, I think it's best that La Métis represent us. Besides, I need to be on hand to oversee the city's repairs, which is taking longer than expected. When that work is complete, we will finally look into installing new thrones. But to have Father's throne here still makes me feel he's close by. I'm quite happy for it to remain for a while. Fair. Oh, we gotta go to the back room. Let's see if I remember how to get around. Yeah, solution 9. I sort of like don't remember how to get around. Okay, back room. Where the hell are you? Again, it's been a really long time since I played this game. Get out of here, PlayStation. Quit listening to me.
Looks like the microphone can't be used right now. Try again later.
Okay. What's up, everybody? Again, if you're here, say hi. We're here just playing Final Fantasy XIV because I love this game, and you're gonna see me make a fool of myself doing voice acting. You headed to the back room? Yes, I am. And I don't remember the accents that these people spoke with. Glad to see the invitation reached you. As you may have heard, we were able to find data on forgotten funeral customs amidst the old records. It appears to have been preserved by those who rued the loss of culture due... My goodness. Guys. Everyone just needs to calm down. Kittens. My goodness. It appears to have been preserved by those who rued the loss of culture due to the proliferation of regulators. We're grateful for their foresight. Why is everybody being so crazy? Nobody has to be this crazy. Did we ever hear Galulja talk? Yeah, stop being crazy. Ah, you came for the funeral. Dude, I got nothing. Of course, I'm the only one who'll officially take part, though. The others will watch over the proceedings. So, how have you been? It's been a while since my last visit. Dude, I got nothing. You got to be a kid and like a deep like I don't know. What would he sound like? I'm good. Hey, does it sound like a little bit like this? Oh, Douglas. I'm good. Shale is always teaching me new things. Recently, I've learned about Everkeep's system and the mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I'll need. It's gonna be hard to keep this up. It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly. Studious as always, I see. By way of a treat, I've brought to you gâteau au chocolat. Gâteau au chocolat. It's a kind of cake. I think you'll like it. Ah, thank you, Lamati, and thank you for coming. I've never been to your funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here. Out of curiosity, what's the custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. It's much the same here, according to the records. Flowers will be distributed to all attendees. Oh. Those shadows look great. I don't think I ever really noticed that before in Final Fantasy, but those shadows look really good. Considering that all the world used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may well share the same ancient origins. Fascinating, wouldn't you say? Oh, what do we want? Dude. You can hear me do terrible voice acting for Final Fantasy. Oh my goodness, did you guys hear that? Guys, Everybody calm down. We'll probably go with direct hit rate, right? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Dude, you need to hurry up and get your PlayStation out of storage and or rebuy Final Fantasy 14 for PC so we can play. You did a terrible thing, a terrible VA. Oh, you did a terrible VA last night for D&D. Nothing's worse than Elvis. Just gonna say. You didn't do bad. Your Elvis isn't bad. Elvis is the accent. The Elvis accent is just bad. It's a relief to see that Gulja is doing well. He's been through too much for one so young. From a group that plotted to undermine a tyrant king from the shadows to one that aids their fellow citizens in the open, Oblivion has come a long way. For the people to take it on themselves and organize to hold the funeral, it speaks to their enduring love for Sphene. Although I've been in the back room before, there was no time to see the sights. I should like to take a closer look at the equipment. Uklamat's a hard one. Papa always said he didn't want a somber funeral, so we celebrated his life together with our victory. I'm sure he would have loved it. I like to think he was watching us from the world beyond, filling his cup every time we filled our own. Alexandria mourns. Gulja wishes to go and collect his flowers for the funeral. We're doing, for the kid, we're doing like a Russ. Well, the flowers are being handed out at Praxis Park. I'm thinking of heading over there now. We'll join you. There's a man I would like to speak with, Gosan. He was Papa. How does she do it? Papa. It's like sort of like South American accent, but like a little bit of also like I had to balance a cult hideout for 12. Oh my god. Did you do too many PCs? You were playing with 10? We'll join you. There's a man I would like to speak with, Gosan. He was apparently Sphene's aide and the one who sent us the invitation. Come on, let's go. I also like sort of hear like maybe some sort of like African dialect in Wuklamat, but I could be very wrong. I definitely have not studied. I am not studied on accents. Where are we going? Some major spoilers here for you too, dude. Not really. I mean, you can look around and see where we are. You're gonna be confused as fuck. Yeah, you're definitely gonna, if you're like, I feel like if you haven't played through, when was the last time you played? Did you make it all the way through Shadowbringers? Did you make it to Endwalker? I know you haven't played Dawn Trail. I just don't remember if you made it to Endwalker or not. Oh, I'm running past everyone. Wuglamat's attendance will surely help strengthen the relationships between two nations. I get the strong impression that both Tuliolal and Alexandria wish to put this tragic past behind them. You're halfway through Endwalker. So you're level 85 then, I'm assuming? Guys, knock it off. I see you looking at me. You're being bad. You're looking at me like that because you're being bad. I know you are. Okay. It makes sense that Sphene had loyal aides such as Gosan, given how much time she dedicated to walking among her people. While it appears souls are still being issued, supply must be limited now that they're no longer being harvested. The grim faces in the queue tell the tale. Judging from all the activity, I presume the funeral will be held here. How do you do it? All correspondence was being handled by the Wing of Reflection, so this is my first time speaking with Gosan. But here he is, Gosan. Okay. Do you remember what happened? Like what's happening in 85? That's a whole expansion and a half ago. It's hard to remember, like specifically what happens. Do you remember like specifically where you're at? Why, you're... No, skip. Wrong button. I'm Val Wuklamot of Tuliolal. Thank you for extending us an invitation to Queen Sphene's funeral. We're honored, truly. Am I doing Dick Van Dyke? Is that what's happening? I had seen you before from a distance, but I never had the pleasure. I am Gosan, former chief aide to the Queen. Since her passing, I've been responsible for administering affairs of state. Can we get our flowers here? Yes, Your Majesty. The flowers are being handed out at the counter yonder, alongside the regulators. What? We need to wear regulators for the funeral. Rest assured they're not a requirement. We're aware your people do not use them. You see, people in Alexandria of old wore tokens of mourning upon their persons when attending funerals. As such tokens were black, it was suggested that we might wear our regulators painted the same color. We've yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're distributing them as we are able. I see. Yet, regulator or no, the most important thing is that we remember Queen Sphene. Remember her and her kindness as you make an offering of your flower. I will. The proceedings will soon begin in this plaza. Please, take your place when you have your flower. I want a flower. Ooh, I wonder what flowers are going to be. Oh. I still don't know how I feel about Sphene. I think Sphene was a good character. I just don't know how I feel about how she was written. I'm waiting to reserve judgment until the end.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands. Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliolal. It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. the only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Sphene brought us together. Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better, for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow. Would that I could find solace in my own words.
That's not an Elpis flower, right? Okay, it is not an Elpis flower. I was about to freak the fuck out. Like, what the fuck? Poor guy.
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud?
She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
I miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
What will happen indeed? Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene. How are we to go on without her?
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolo. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokui. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sveen, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
But we still won't be able to see her, right? I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your queen however you see fit.
I think the idea that
As expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
the idea that you are learning how to process a brand new emotion as an adult, the kid makes sense, right? Because as kids, we all learn how to process emotions as a kid. But like as an adult, all of a sudden, your whole life, because of technology in Alexandria, you don't ever have to experience the loss of a loved one. And now, all of a sudden, you do. As a 20, 30, 40-year-old, I don't know. That'd be weird.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help. What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead?
I was close with Russ.
I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's the same with Queen Sveen. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad. But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad. I want to remember my father, but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Guloja.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
Oh, I thought we were gonna get like a regulator reaction. I wasn't sure what we were looking at there. Seeing that child reminded me of myself, of how hard it was for me to accept that grandfather was gone. But that sadness is what gave me the strength to come this far, and I would never choose to forget it. Never. I hope the altar can provide. I hope the altar can provide comfort to those who need it. This seems a good place to continue our conversation. Simply leaving Alexandria won't solve all their problems, I fear. The problem runs deeper than that. We're gonna keep going with Russ. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. Hey, Galulja, do you really know nothing about your mother at all? About your mother? Mother? Shale searched the system for information on residents, but only the Mamulja she found listed were my father and me. Even if she died and was erased from people's memories, she should have been there. She shouldn't have been there, but she wasn't. Well, that you're here means she was here too, inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it. Do you want to know your mother? I think so. Even if it makes me feel sad, I want to know her. So, I want to try looking again, and if I don't find anything this time, I'll give up. I see. Well, if that's what you want. Then I'll help you out. I'd like to help as well. I believe I speak for the others too. All nod. Very good. We're all in agreement. But I can't bother you with this. You already came for the funeral. We came here not only for the funeral, but to see whether it all was well in Alexandria. We're not about to leave just yet. Besides, in seeking to learn about your mother, we're bound to learn about your father as well. By retracing the steps of this man who kept his own counsel, we may gain knowledge that can serve the people of Alexandria. All right. Thank you, everyone. Everybody saying the same thing. If no record remains of Galulja's mother, then where do we begin our search? I understand all too well Galulja's desire. For the longest time, I found my own father's actions inexplicable. If this is what Galulja wants, then I'll help him however I can. However, after all, we're family. We might learn more about my father. We might learn more about my father, too. I hadn't thought of that. I can very much relate to these feelings. I pray Galulja finds what he seeks. Assuming neither memories nor record of Galulja's mother remain, we must cast as wide a net as possible. I suggest we split into groups. Corvus, if you could make inquiries outside in the outskirts, the rest of us will do the same in Solution 9. Okay, bye everyone. What are you wearing? The Woodland Warden's top. No clue what that is. Hey, get out of here with your fucking clone self. Get out of here. You and your dumb gray pants. At least I'm wearing black pants. I'm just kidding. You look cool. We both look cool. Okay. To the outskirts. Ugh. And we're going to also take a real quick break, everybody. I will be right back. Okay. Okay. We are back. Oh, hey everybody, this is Waffles. Now everybody can meet Waffles. This is Waffles. He's the bestest of chocobos. Okay. Gather information. Looks like everything's right here. Sorry, but I've never heard of a Mamulja woman living in these parts, much less one connected to Zorelja. You might have better luck talking to the people over at Tanawatan. Oh my goodness. Tanawatan? Yeah, Tanawatan settlement to the north of Everkeep in a place called Uewata. The resilient son won their loyalty when he saved them from some crisis or another, or so the story goes. If I remember correctly, their chief's name was Keniloka. Your exchange with the middle-aged Tanawata has taught you about Zorelja's devoted. Hello? Oh, there we go. You're looking for a Mamulja woman? Oh, Gululja's mother. I can't help you there, I'm afraid. I only know a little about Zorelja, and then only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cut us off from the outside world, a Tural Vidral had appeared and was terrorizing the region. In response, Zoralja assembled a party of warriors and with them confronted and felled the beast. It was interesting to hear the king's feat in the past. So Zoralja killed a Vidral. That's on point for him. A Mamulja woman? Their people have never been a common sight around here. While the last time I saw one would have been before the dome came down over our heads. She was among an entourage of Landsguard that was dispatched here. I assume they all returned to Tulirol after their mission. I totally missed that. I was literally trying to mute myself to open a can, and I pressed the X button instead of muting myself. But I think I also muted myself. I don't even know how the hell that happened. To the back room. You heading to the back room? Yep. While I failed to learn anything directly related to Gululja's mother, I did find information that might shed some light upon Zoralja. Namati didn't seem to have much luck. How did you fare? I'm sorry, but I couldn't find anything useful. None of the people I questioned had heard of a Mamulja woman before. That was not Uklamat. Solution 9 is vast indeed. Even with the teleporters, we could cover but a small portion of it. Zoralja rarely made public appearances, so the people had no idea how he spent most of his time. Yet I believe therein lies the key to the answers we seek. You're back too. I told Shale all about your search. Gululja has told me all. We previously tried to track down records of his mother, but came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully we can get somewhere this time. So you spoke with quite a few different people as well. Let's combine all our findings and see what conclusions we might draw. So, Zoralja brought a retinue of Landsguard to Usalani, among whom was a female Mamulja. His mission was to rid the region of Tural Vidral, and I believe it's safe to say that this was the crisis in Uiwatawa he resolved. If some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, then they could have indeed gotten trapped in the dome. We also heard stories of the settlement in Uiwata. People lived there until nearly a decade ago, and Zoralja made regular visits. If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would be ideal, and this Mamulja woman had remained there. They would have had occasion to come in contact. I see, but what could Zoralja have been doing in that village? I think we can answer that question. In order to retrace Zoralja's step, Raha and I spoke with a researcher who had worked at Origenics. He said that approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside of Everkeep, per the king's direct order. This is the first I've heard of such a facility. Only Vanguard was believed to have been under the king's jurisdiction. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that was all we could learn. It's plenty to go on. Even if the work there was classified, any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. So, if we look into transportation records... There it is. The routes are full of detours and attempts at obfuscate. What is that word? Why do I not know that word? Obfuscation. But large deliveries were being made to Uwewata, far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been any activity for years, though. It's likely the facility has been decommissioned. Do you think that's where my mother was? We can't say for certain yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. This is amazing! Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure all of this out. Each piece of the puzzle may reveal a little on its own, but when we put several together, a picture begins to form. And even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. A lesson I learned in another life. So, we'll be investigating the secret facility in Uwewata then. And this time, I want to come along, Galuja. Uwewata is on the other side of the lake. To get there, you'll need to take a hover cargo from the drift downs. All right. Thank you, Shale. Oh, are we going to a whole new... No, there's no new region. What are we doing? Harambe! Was it balls out for Harambe? I don't remember what it is. Oh, man. I don't remember what the saying is. That's probably really wrong. Weapons developed in secret with the aid of devoted followers. Nothing good could have come from this. The settlement in the outskirts was originally Tanawatan. Well, yes. I wonder if Uwewata is similar to it. Some would have noticed if Zeraljas traveled from the drift downs. I suspect he utilized a flying vehicle. Oops. God damn it. Stop clicking on Alfino. While the researcher we spoke with remembered that he had colleagues, he couldn't recall details about any specific individuals, not their names, nor what they were like. We've seen how much has changed for the part of Yasulani, and that is on this side of the dome. I wonder what it's like on the other. So the hover cargo will take us across the lake? I've never been over there before. Me neither. It's still inside the dome, so I don't expect it to be too different from here. We'll likely encounter dangerous beasts, so the rest of us will go first. You follow when it's safe to do so, alright? Alright. Be careful, everyone. Oh, this is a dungeon. Holy shit. Uewata Field Station. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize we were already here. Okay, this is also something I like to do the dungeons, especially since they added duty support and trusts. I really like doing the dungeons solo. It's just more fun, I think. So we're going to do it solo. We're going to do it as a Viper. Because... So for a little while I played Reaper main. And I really love the Reaper. I love the aesthetic of Reaper. I love everything about Reaper. But there's something that just hits about the Viper. And it's so good. So we're going to play as a Viper. Who are we taking? Let's take Graha. No, what the fuck? No, not yet. Withdraw. I want Graha.
I stand ever ready.
Should Graha be the tank? Let's do Graha, Alfino, and Alice. Let's do the freaking OGs. This is exciting. I do love me new dungeons. Whoa. What the? All these freaking Levin infused enemies, monsters. Let's fucking go. See if I remember how to play Viper. My father must have come here for a reason. Guess I could have popped the 2-minute. But there's no need. Okay, it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me now. Damn it, I wish I could remember the lyrics of songs. Hey! Graha, hip! Hip, Graha, hip! Oh shit. Oh, I am 100% doing this very incorrectly. And it just dawned on me what I was doing wrong. I was not doing this. That would have made things way faster. Okay. I also don't want to miss any chests. Does this... I can't... Was this... I think this dungeon's gonna drop trinkets. I don't think there's gonna... No, there may be... There might be gear in this dungeon. Holy shit.
Hold still.
Yeah, I'm starting to remember how to play Viper again. I love how fast it is. I think that's what I love the most about it. It's so fast. It's almost there. There's no point popping the other. There are beasts here too. Oh my. Bolts can strike anywhere. Step lightly. You did it. Really? Again? Not exactly a leisurely trek. Holy shit. Lindblom Zagnal. What the fuck? Dude, that thing looks awesome. Ouch. Ooh, okay. Holy shit.
Something special for you.
I'm gonna get this again.
Hold still.
Is there more electro? No, okay. Oh, there it is. Holy shit. Are we gonna be okay? We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Same thing as before. Got some time to get 2 minutes off. again. Okay. Okay. I think that was a pretty good fight. Did I get hit at all? I wasn't even paying attention if I got hit. I don't think I got hit. But I do like that fight. That was fun. What did I get? Oh, as a cap of aiming. So there is... and of course I'm Vieira, so I can't wear hats! There's think, Chris, think armor in this, gear in this. It's not just trinkets. The side effects of not feeling good. Can't really think. Are we gonna read the research note? Fuck yeah, we're gonna read the research note. While His Majesty's Royal Jaw was not the first to conceive of transferring a beast soul into a person's body safety and ethical concerns have ensured no earnest attempts have been made to date. Yet our king believes that there is no greater evil than to hinder the potential of man, and so he has ordered us to make this conception a reality. He would bolster our military might and break through the outside world. If our research will further his ambition, then perhaps it's worth pursuing. Which we knew. We knew Zoral Jaw was the one that decided to figure out a way to put for people to use beast souls. Oh my. Excuse me. I pressed the wrong button.
Hold still.
True north, that shit. Oh, this place looks crazy. I'm assuming that's blood splatter all over the freaking windows. This is nuts. Our bodies are fragile vessels. Although the infusion of another person's soul confers strength and vitality, the soul of a beast yields mixed results. Even when stripped of memories, a feral soul can induce psychological instability in the subject. I suspect this is because primal instincts remain, and while a certain amount of bestial ferocity is expected, and I dare say welcomed, too many such souls can lead to physical mutations. For now, our objective shall be to determine the threshold beyond which a body is at risk of uncontrolled mutation. They also took advantage of this in the Arcadian. Whoa. Oh shit. I was not expecting... What the fuck? Rotten researchers. Holy shit. What the hell happened to these people? Did they go crazy from using the beast stuff?
Hold still.
The souls? I didn't even see them come out. I literally did not see them come out of wherever the hell they came from. I was too busy freaking out that there are people inside these freaking tubes. Locked door. Hey, treasure chest. Amulet of casting. Okay. I think actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think I saw this. I think I saw this armor set in the oh my goodness, I can't think. The live letter. And I think I liked the casting. Holy shit, a giant corpse. My goodness. I feel like bad things happen to these people. Holy mother. Uh-oh. What the hell was that? What is that noise? Are they making that like weird cutesy noise? What is happening? The rate of transfiguration may be dictated by the potency of the soul consumed. We've experimented with fiends of great power, but mutations were observed after the infusion of merely a single soul. No better was this phenomenon illustrated than with poor Atticus. His body was altered irreparably, and he lost all capacity for rational thought. While the primary objective of this research was to utilize the soul of a Tyrol Vidral, I struggled to see a path forward. An alternative approach must be considered. We're gonna have to fight Atticus, aren't we? That's good lighting. Holy shit. Just didn't, really see this in Final Fantasy. That lighting's really, really good. Whoa, oh my goodness. Oh my god, they're like crawling? Ew. It's gross. Okay, here we go. Raha, do you have them all? It's freaky.
Hold still.
Yeah, the lighting in this is like really good. I don't know if I really realized it in the new graphic update, but this one definitely shows it off. If the source of our failures thus far has been the inability of our bodies to contain feral souls, what if we were to reverse the process? By purging a beast of its memories and fusing with a man's soul, one still possessed of its own memories, we stand to gain absolute control over a vessel of great power. My subordinate who first proposed this brilliant hypothesis shall have the honor of being the first to transcend our meager limits. I must prepare his soul for extraction at once. I don't know if this is Atticus. This is gonna be Atticus? Holy crap, this dude looks awesome. Overseer Caniloka. What the hell? Can I go into photo mode just to see this thing? Can I free camera? I just want to see him. Dude. That dude looks crazy. Alright, here we go. Graha, pull. Tank Buster.
Hold still.
Free spirits. Holy shit. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. I can't believe I didn't get hit. Okay. Whew. I know somebody that probably hated that mechanic.
Something special for you.
Okay, I have time. 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 I didn't even need to use this. Holy shit. Fuck. That was nuts. That one was crazy. Whoa. Is that a storm? What the fuck are we running into? Ow. can't find a good angle. The camera keeps getting in the way. Are we fighting the big rock too? Is that something? Oh, it is. Pay attention, Chris. Gloves of casting. What do those look like? Are they cool casting gloves? Oh yeah, those do look good. Okay. Okay. 705. Okay. Dude, that looks awesome. Tell me we're gonna fight something inside that dust storm. Oh, I had a major brain fart. I wasn't doing any of my rotation. Okay, we're back on it. What have I learned today? Don't do hard Final Fantasy content whenever you don't feel good, because there's a lot of brain farts happening right now. I mean, none of this is hard, but what I'm saying is if I was doing hard content, I would not be performing well at all. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Holy shit! That was awesome. Was that a roar? Did it come from inside the storm? We may soon face our fiercest foe yet. All the more reason to deal with it here and now. Our fiercest foe yet? In the dungeon, not in general. Because in general, Graha, we literally face gods. I think we'll be okay in a dust storm. Unless I wipe, because I can't make. Which totally could be a thing. We shall see. Aye!
Hold still.
Hey. Oh my.
You'll not escape this.
Tell him, Alfino. Hey. Whoa, that thing did a 180 right at Ali's save. Okay, what are we fighting? Whoa. What an entrance for fucking Death Bunny. Holy shit. Luni Piatti. It's a Vidral. I didn't realize we were going to fight a Vidral. Holy shit. Dude, that arena is amazing. Where are we going? Are we... Oh, holy shit. What a fucking cool ass arena. I mean, I understand that it's just a circle, but holy shit, aesthetically, it's so good. Look at that. It's like it flew through the mountain? I don't know. That's like some Dragon Ball Z shit right there. All right, let's go. Pull it, Graha. What is this doing? Whoa, what the... Oh, okay. Okay. Those are gonna move into that. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Same thing, they're gonna do that, so we're gonna be... You know, we need to move. Ouch. I think you missed the memo about moving, Alfie. Okay, let's get back on this. Shit. That was close. What the fuck? Move in. Holy shit, what a lot of moving in this game, in this freaking fight. Okay, can we start this again? Oh my god. This fight hates melee. Holy shit! Oh, you can fall into the hole. This fight hates melee. Okay, let's do this. Pull it, Graha. Don't fall in the hole, Chris. Got it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, ah! Just take the hit. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. And a stack. Okay.
You underestimate me.
Tank Buster. Okay, how do you tell which side he's gonna... Okay, you just have to watch. We made it. Everything's fine. Oh my god.
Something special here.
Ooh, holy shit. That was a good fight. That was a good fight and well done making us avoid a giant hole the whole time. That was good. Half the time. We got the pants of maiming. Oh, those are cool. Okay, those are cool looking. Let you see what the set looks like. What a cool looking Vidral. Giant death bunny. I feel like, is it alive still? I feel like I've seen this bunny somewhere before. Is it another Final Fantasy reference? It probably is.
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Valley Armanda.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility. The Tural Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject. Though I expect Zoralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Tural Vidral.
In theory, Our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures, but in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
And what becomes of those who offer their souls?
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
I wish we could wear that top on our sages. I think it's an alchemist get up, but I really wish we could.
So, you've given him permission?
Teshalja, you will assist Kaniloka.
Teshal. That's Kalulja's mom.
As one of the Land's Guard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments. You will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report to me. You object to his project, or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable. I will do as you command. But if Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliolal. That I believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close. So very, very close.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is yours. That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
Zeralja's still a dick.
Are you all right?
Teshalja. Could she be my mother?
I feel like
Like the people in the outskirts said, few Mamulja lived in the Yasulani. I can't imagine many other Ubigo women were trapped in the dome.
I feel like we are leaning more towards cloning than we are like actual giving birth.
That being the case, She could well be the one.
This observatory Kanaloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Teishalja there.
That's where we're going next, then.
Got it. Now that the danger is behind us, it started sinking in just how unsettling this place is. It's hard to believe it used to be a village. That you should be able to peer into the Turalvidral's past. I wonder what that implies for the beast's consciousness while it was sealed away. The villagers were likely monitoring the imprisoned Turalvidral at Zoralja's behest, and at some point they became involved in the research of souls. It seems this Kanaloka was in charge here. From your recounting, he was quite dedicated to Zoralja. Teishalja, you said her name was. I wonder what her story is. I wish I could see in the past like you. Then I could see people who are gone. Because there aren't any other Mamulja women here. For a long time I couldn't even imagine what my mother looked like. But when I visited Tuliolal and saw some, I was finally able to picture her in my mind. And one day, I hope I can see what she actually looked like as well. Let's go with tenacity. No, let's go with skill speed. We now enter the suite. Is anybody on? Nope. Dude, Tao Tao. It's been, I know you're already gone, Rich, but holy crap, Tao Tao. It's been almost a year exactly since you've been logged in. That's crazy. While we've discovered the purpose of the research conducted here, the traces of it that remain might afford us greater insight into what came of it. Let us take a look around for information as well as a way to the upper level. Oh, we can't. Lame. Can I mount up? Nope. Then sprint it is. And yes, I am a controller player. In case you didn't notice. What happened to the people here? Did they all leave or did we already meet them? Oh, good call. It's pretty intuitive for a kid. To think that people actually volunteered their souls for these experiments. Success was far from guaranteed, and even in the best case, they would cease to be men. Was their devotion to Zoralja so absolute? It won't open, and I don't think it'll yield to our shoulders either. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way and find the key. Left can be seen behind the wrought iron gate. As sturdy as it appears, the gate will resist to force it open. Fine. I wonder what Beck Lug would make of this research in transferring souls. The researchers likely moved between the upper and lower levels. Perhaps we can find a key among the belongings. It makes me angry to think about what they did here. What they did here. They're recruiting volunteers for a new experiment. I know I'm not as bright as the others, but they would laugh at me if I was stronger than them. This might be my chance. Soul transferred a few days ago. I can write. Can write good, yes. I am good. Very good. Oh god. Getting hard to control strength. Today bit off hand a feeder. Cannot help it. So strong. Hungry, always hungry. Cannot control. Eat. I must eat. Am eater, must eat. They're crazy. They're going nuts. They're not nuts. They're losing mental capacity. Give me a key. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop. Supplies for the staff are neatly arranged within the cabinet among the various. Yes, dig deeper and find a verification key. We did it. We did it, everyone. Good job. Well done, Doctor. Doctor. Oh, I can spray. I know. You found the key? Great. I'll call the others. It seems the key can be used to operate the lift up as well. Up we go. I love the horror vibes. At least that shot felt horror vibey. It was good. It was good. So, this is the observatory. I didn't expect it to be similar, but this is a far cry from the temple that held Valigarmanda. All the machinery appears to still be in operation. I expect there are auxiliary systems in place to ensure that monitoring can continue even in emergencies. The warnings indicate various anomalies related to the seal's failure, most likely. For a blessing, we managed to fell the beast before it could cause harm. Right then, let's see if we can find some clues about Gululja's mother. I think I can use this terminal. Shale taught me how. There's so much data. I don't know what we should look at. Perhaps we can narrow down the search by inputting the name Tashelja. Ah, it brought up a lot of results. They all seem to say the same thing. Tashelja, Administrator of Experimental Treatments. Research logs. This sounds good, doesn't it? Chances are the data is encrypted, and even if not, it will take considerable time to go through it all. Then let us take it to the back room, and we'll have Shale analyze it. Agreed. Alright, I'll transfer it to the storage device I brought. It's finished. Thank you so much for bringing me all the way here, everyone. If you're happy, then so am I. Besides, I was able to learn more about my brother as well. It was a fruitful adventure for the both of us. It seemed safe to say my brother returned to Uewata for the Tural Vidral. He wanted its power, no matter the cost. I'm glad we could find what we saw in that abandoned facility. Kiluwasa is really good at driving the hover cargo. I wonder if I can learn how to drive it too. I admit that Tural Vidral gave me a fright at first, but then I remembered who felled the mighty Valigarmanda. I will not soon forget our visit to that facility. It was a troubling reminder of the depravity that can arise from the belief that our souls are simply a resource to be exploited. And here we are. The authorities will doubtless wish to be informed about the facilities and its contents. But first things first, let us deliver the data to Shale. To the back room. I could listen to this music all day. Yeah, it's good shit. Well done, Soken. Well done. You head into the back room. Yes. He asks me every time, and every time the answer is yes. The data will be in good hands with Shale. From what I can see, things haven't changed much since the funeral. People are still listless like before. I've been thinking it may behoove us to learn how to use the various devices found throughout Alexandria. Better late than never, after all. Having now spent time in these harsh environs, I feel I have a better understanding of how much of a steadying presence Sphene was to her people. I don't know how to say it. I don't know what Geode sounds like. You found information on Gululja's mother? You lot never cease to amaze. That's close. Let's try that. You found information on Gululja's mother. You lot never cease to amaze. It was Shale who gave me the storage device before we left. She said that we'd probably need it, and we did. Gululja had no trouble keeping up during the outing. He really is his father's son. Ooh, that was not good. Welcome back. Gululja has already given me the storage device. There looks to be a wealth of data, all of which is encrypted, so I'll need time to process everything. In that case, Alice and I might take ourselves around the city and check on the people. I don't think I've ever heard Alice say I. Their mood has us a bit worried. I don't know if there's anything we can do to help, but we'll see. Understood. I'll let you know as soon as I finish my work. Thank you. We'll see you again soon. I share our friend's concern. It's not surprising that the Alexandrians are having difficulty coping with their grief, but still. I'll stay here with Shale. There's a lot I can learn from watching her. I met some members of Oblivion on my way back here. They themselves were returning after having paid their respects to Sphene. I suspect the Alexandrians' plight reminds Alphino and Alice of the Garleans. Little wonder they feel compelled to assist in any way they can. You know what? It's already 9:30 here, so we're probably going to call it there. We got through the dungeon, which was awesome. I would assume we're almost at the end of this. So tomorrow night we will finish up. Tomorrow night we'll finish up the MSQ, and then hopefully be able to get into the Alliance raid. I'm very, very excited for the Alliance raid. I've never actually played Final Fantasy XI, but I am very, very excited to do that. Like, it just looks really, really good. And like I said, I'm just excited for it. So with that, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you all for showing up live. And if you're watching this, please, 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 please leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. We're going to keep going with Final Fantasy XIV. We're still doing Dragon Age. We've got our Antivan Crow that we're playing through. We'll probably get back to Dragon Age on Friday. So, because I want to get through the MSQ and the Alliance raid here for this. And then we'll probably try to get back to Dragon Age on Friday. And then this weekend, we'll start the weekend stream. So Sunday, around 11 to noon, we'll go live. And we'll just go until we're done. That's probably where we're going to make our most progress in Dragon Age, is on Sunday. So I hope to see you guys there. Once again, thanks for showing up. Thanks for always being cool. And if you're watching the VOD, thanks for giving it the time. I appreciate it. But like I said, hit that like, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you see when I go live. We are live every Tuesday and Wednesday around 7, 9 o'clock, sometime around 8 or 9 on Fridays. And then on Sundays, we'll go live about 11 or 12. All those are Central Time. And so we'll see you guys next time.